Because the Black Sea is so central to Russia's ambitions, who controls the Black Sea is going to be one of the key questions as to who is the key player in the 21st century. From the point of view of Russia, the Black Sea has been most important strategically because it brings together three distinct security regions. To the north, you have Russia and the wider steppes of Eurasia. To the south, you've had Turkey and the whole Mediterranean region. And then to the west, you've had the European and Balkan areas. All of these have been key for Russia to try and control and extend its power, then to project its strength into the East Mediterranean and beyond that to the Middle East and even the Red Sea. During the Soviet Union, the Black Sea was often called the Soviet Lake because Moscow controlled effectively the whole coast, which meant that Turkey was the outstanding NATO member. And this is why Turkey is so fundamental. There's only one point of access which is controlled by Turkey. With the end of the Soviet Union, the region is fragmented and we've seen different countries belonging to different alignments. Joining Turkey now is Bulgaria and Romania, so NATO has been able to take control of this southern arc of countries and has been gradually enlarging to the east. Under President Putin, one of the key goals has been to argue that Russia is a great power. And so controlling the Black Sea has been instrumental for that. First of all, he sought to take control of the South Caucasus, and we saw the 2008 Russia-Georgia war in which Russia essentially annexed South Ossetia and Abkhazia on the Black Sea coast. In the second phase, we've seen Russia trying to project its force into Ukraine, starting in 2014, where Russia first of all seized the Crimean Peninsula, but also became involved in the fighting in East Ukraine. So in 2022, when Russia began its full-scale invasion of Ukraine, I think President Putin would have been quite confident. He gradually extended Russian military strength down through the South Caucasus. He built bases in the occupied areas of Georgia. He had military facilities in Armenia. Then he'd extended into Ukraine, his military forces, and he built up the Crimea. As a result of the intervention in 2022, NATO has responded quite dramatically. All along what has now become the eastern flank of NATO, we've seen an increase in NATO forces. And the really big change has been with Sweden and Finland joining the alliance, which means that Russia can now not really access the Baltic region in an effective way. So the Black Sea region actually has become more important for President Putin. He can't afford to lose the Black Sea, and that's why I think the war will be really critical, not just for the Black Sea, but actually for the future of President Putin himself.